It is 21:37 p.m. and I've got a book review. It is Friday, so happy Frisky Fetish Friday, y'all. I have Batman versus Predator crossover collection. Yep, I read this and it's interesting. I'll give it that much. So this collects all three books in one big volume. So it's 368 pages. Some DC and Dark Horse. When did you come out? Because I can't read for shit. Because I don't remember anything. 2017. But these are from the 90s. So, yeah. So there are, testimonials in the front and back for this as well. So, this is one of my favorite covers. Yeah, this was okay for the most part. Here's my thoughts. It's decent, but out of the trilogy, the first one is best. Yeah. The sequel with Huntress was alright. I wish it had more on the assassins. Like, they were really cool. The way they presented them and introduced them, they were really fun. I wanted to see more with them. The final part had Robin, and that was just anticlimactic, to be honest. Yeah. Tim Drake, Robin, by the way, if you were wondering which one I was talking about. Mr. Freeze versus Predator would have been cool to see in that, but oh well. Shit happens. The new suit looks good in Blood Ties, but he looks like RoboCop. Yeah, that was good shit. This is another weird one, but like this fucking head. Tug of war. Ooh. Red logo. Nice. I like that. The art is amazing for the 90s, like between facial shots and just general pacing, and especially her face. Like, I like that face. Between, the pacing and the shots and the colors, like, fuck. This is a good crossover. It's really good. Um, I get so sick of that motherfucker. I love the Batmobile design. And Predator looks great in this trilogy as well. And what makes the first one better than the other two is the fact that it's a build up fight. And I like that slow burn deal. It's really nice because it builds up and it pays off versus Superman versus Predator, which was really dumb. Yeah, there's the new suit. I like the look of that. That looks good as shit. It's really nice. But I don't know. Detractors will hate it for whatever reason. That's another good shot too. There's so many good shots in this book that are phenomenal, and it's wild. You could say Blood Ties is underrated for being father-son predators versus Bats and Robin, even though it wasn't much to it. It really wasn't. Because in that one, Bruce doesn't trust Tim. He, even in Bad Blood, he doesn't trust Huntress. He just keeps it more. He doesn't trust anybody. That's his whole fucking deal. That Harakiri here, beautiful. And the fucked up part is the sword he gets, he doesn't use it ever again. It's so stupid. He gets a trophy sword, doesn't use it in Bad Blood or Blood Ties. Crazy shit, man. Crazy. Bad Blood is the better sequel, to be honest. It really is. I mean, look at that face. That is a gorgeous fucking face. What else? I love the surprise foreshadowing of Dark Knight's medal for what would be Red Death's origin with Daddy Predator tied on the hood of the Batmobile in 3. That was cool. I recognized that right away. I was like, wow, that's neat. And this is from the 90s, but keep that in mind. Like, this looks really good. I'm very impressed with it. Dave Gibbons did great with this. The Kuberts, absolute wizards with their art. Just absolutely beautiful shit through and through. The faces look so good with each installment, especially the debut. And my favorite faces are in Blood Ties for sure. And what I like most about this is 1 and 2, Bats gets his ass handed to him. Whereas in 3, he just gets the upper hand so easily, and it's like, give me a fucking break. And that's even highlighted in here. I would consider her ass underrated too. That's Song Sun. Or, I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's how it looks on the page. But you could tell they were pushing boundaries in this as well, because they're trying to be bloodier and trying to be more violent, but it's still scaled back. Because it's early 90s, so they don't want to be super violent and shit. But they're showing enough. I almost bought this trilogy from Eternity of Dreams. They had it for sale. Each issue. Not each volume collected was, what were they charging? 20 to 30 for each one. I almost bought the entire set. Not buying it. I'm glad I read it, but I don't need to own it, honestly. It's cool. It's great. But not something I need for my collection, to be honest. This mofo here. Good grief. Some of the covers would have made excellent fight scenes in the story, but they're just covers. It's a good crossover event, that's for sure, but didn't need a trilogy. Demon Man here in Bad Blood, I think, is a template for early Lobo, and he gets taken out so easily it's not even funny. It's just fucking ridiculous. Good hot rod there. I like the assassins. They're unique in the sequel, but aren't utilized as they should be. Yeah. How would I rank this? Definitely 7.6 out of 10. It's good. It's action-packed. It's fast-paced. It doesn't drag out. But they definitely just, I don't know. It's a product of the 90s. And it's also a product of the many, many crossovers from back then. And it really shows what could have been and how everything else has evolved since then. And I like the science side of this too. This was nice. Yes, there's science in comic books. Ugh. And politics too. So if you like Batman, you like Predator, you want to see them beat each other's asses, here you go. You want to see Mr. Freeze chilling in the cut like that, here you go. If you don't care for any of this shit, well, that's fine. You don't have to read it. You don't have to look at it. But, So, I like it. Just not super like it. I like this, but I prefer JLA versus Predator more. Yeah, I really do. If you can get an appearance from Catwoman, which was short-lived. So this was 93, I think. Or so, I don't know. I have to go back and look. Die Hard reference. Or future reference to Die Hard 3. What else? This was one of my favorite shots, too, of their faces. Beautiful shit. And that's 90s. Like, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed, because sometimes older comics haven't aged well in terms of either story, layout, colors, overall presentation. But this is pretty crisp. I'm very surprised, but it's just so meh. But yeah, he looks like fucking RoboCop. Chunky Cop. Robobat. Bat Cop. Frank Miller homage. But yeah, it's just funny. Oh, right. I need to point this out too. This is funny. So, you see the green. Okay. It's green. And magically, it's orange. And then it's gold. Yeah, ain't that some shit? So, if you don't like comic books, you're definitely going to hate the hell out of this. But if you're looking for an underrated, and I consider this underrated, I do. If you're looking for an underrated crossover, check this out. You know, see how you feel about it personally. You know, me, gave my review on it. It's alright. He's even got RoboCop's mannerisms. I'm surprised I didn't get sued for that shit. But yeah, Tim is wasted in the third installment. So wasted. There's Red Death's future origin story. That's pretty neat though. I like that. It's one of the key things about going back and reading the older stories, because there's always foreshadowing events for present stuff, and that's always good. Afterwards are good. Interviews are great. Pinup gallery is really cool. Lots of good shit. This would have been nice to see. Who's the other one? The other one I really like because it was a good Aliens homage. Sam Keith worked on the Max. Nola, man. This fight. This would have been good because that's a good Aliens homage. Cover galleries. This is a good one too. And yeah, that's it. It's good, but it's whatever. So, I'll be back later with movie reviews. Stay tuned.